Hello students, we have started a new chapter in this lecture series on human anatomy and physiology, and this is a chapter is on the muscle, and this is going to be chapter 9 in your book. And we'll start off with muscle tissue types. There are 3 types of muscle tissues. There's skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscle. In our lecture series for this fall, we're primarily going to be dealing with skeletal muscle. We'll also talk just a little bit about the smooth muscle. And then the cardiac muscle we will be discussing next semester when we discuss the heart. So first of all, skeletal muscle, this is the muscle that's under voluntary control. It's controlled by your nervous system. It's attached to both the bones and the skins, and with the muscle being attached to the bones, that allows for the movement of the body. And notice that it also has what's called a striated appearance. And striated is kind of a fancy science word for striped. It has kind of a striped appearance. And the skeletal muscle can be very powerful. Cardiac muscle, the other type of muscle tissue, again, this type of muscle tissue, it's only found in the heart. It's under involuntary control. So we don't consciously think about having our heart beat. That's an unconscious action. And cardiac muscle also has this striated or striped appearance. And then finally, we have a smooth muscle tissue. Smooth muscle tissue looks very different than skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle. It doesn't have this striped appearance. It has a very different structure, and we'll actually look at it in just a second here. It's also under unconscious control. It's not under voluntary control. We're not aware of the smooth muscle of our digestive tract working to digest our food. And the smooth muscle, it's primarily found in the internal organs, the internal hollow organs of our body. It's found throughout the digestive tract. It's found in the urinary bladder. It's also found in our respiratory tract, in our airways. And if you remember from a slide that I again showed you almost at the very beginning, smooth muscle is found in all of our blood vessels, because our blood vessels will vasodilate or vasoconstrict depending upon temperature and other circumstances. So if we take a look at the different types of muscle, here is skeletal muscle. Notice it has this striped appearance. Notice the muscle cells, the muscle fiber cells are very kind of long, have a cylinder shape. They have multinuclei that allows for the production of the muscle proteins. The muscle cells are filled up with muscle protein, and we'll look at that. Here's the cardiac muscle. It also has that striped appearance. It also is formed in these long tubes. But notice it has a little bit different shape. It has kind of these spaces. And that relates to the kind of the difference in the heart function and the fact that the heart is functioning as a pump. And finally, here is the smooth muscle cells. Notice the smooth muscle cells are completely different. They have what we call this, they have a spindle-like shape. And all these little cells, again, they're all connected and they work together in single shapes, or as a single unit. And the shapes, the structure of these different types of muscle cells ultimately will be related to their different types of functions and what they do. Thank you.